My name is H.A. Goodman. I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. Hit subscribe right now. We're over 131,000 subscribers, and it's actually a great time for me because about a month ago, I helped expose the whole Q nonsense, and I lost 800 subs, but I did it like Frank Sinatra. I did it my way, and I did it the genuine way. I'm not going to ride a fad that I know is complete nonsense. There were some fads in 2016 with hundreds of thousands of views per channel. Those channels are no longer here. That too, whatever, is a fad. I work on public record evidence, public record data, which is why when I told you the Steele Dossier was complete rubbish and nonsense, the Russia probe, the Mueller probe, all unconstitutional, unlawful, illegal, based on covering up Clinton's criminal acts and setting up the incoming President Trump. When I say all of these things, I've been proven right. I've been proven right not because I have like some super secret source someplace and I am so well connected, no. Because I'm a writer, I'm a journalist. I've been published in the Huffington Post, the Hill Salon, the Daily Caller, a whole bunch of places. The Roanoke Times also, against because I was published there a couple times. The Cleveland Plain Deer. It doesn't matter. People say, why are you bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because you're watching this channel and you're watching a genuine human being. I'm a genuine human being. Am I right all the time? No. I did call 2016 in 2015. I'm right more often than I'm wrong, but you're watching this channel because I do it my way. I'm just me. So hit subscribe right now. Thank you so very much. Public record has vindicated me continually, left and right. We're over 131,000 subs, and I'm very proud of that. What have I been saying? Since day one, when Trump was first elected, I said it was a cover-up of Clinton's crimes, and it was a setup in order to continue the cover-up of Clinton's crimes. Hillary Clinton transferring special access program intelligence and top secret intelligence. By the way, thank you to the 800 to the 900 people who subbed back to me to get me over 131,000 subs. I'm very, very appreciative. Let's get to 140. To the people who were always with me and stood by me, I love you. Thank you. Former top FBI lawyer personally involved in Fisa warrant for Trump aid. Other Russia probe irregularities transcripts show. James Baker, according to Paul Sperry and Mark Meadows, had actually wanted to indict Clinton, by the way. He was convinced not to by James Comey. Now, the transcripts show that. He stated he thought Clinton should be indicted. The interesting thing about this is that not only did he think Clinton should be indicted, he was convinced to further the Trump-Russia nonsense by being part of a FISA warrant, even though Bruce Orr had already informed him and others. Well, maybe not him personally, but informed the FBI, informed the DOJ, that the Steele Dossier was paid for by Hillary Clinton. Paid for by Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party, just like CrowdStrike was outsourced by the Democratic Party and Hillary Clinton, through both of them through the law firms. Well, no, actually, no. The law firm was used only for the Steele Dossier. No, I believe the law firm was also used for CrowdStrike, sorry. The criminality here is just so, overarching and overreaching. But I'll read you. A former top FBI lawyer acknowledged he was personally involved in the warrant application to surveil then-Trump campaign aide Carter Page and confirmed other unusual steps taken in the FBI's Russia probe in 2016. Quote, I was aware of the Russia investigation, James Baker told House investigators in October. Baker said he was briefed on the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act warrant as time went by and recalled how he got involved early in the process. The warrant relied heavily on unverified anti-Trump dossier, which was financed by the Democratic National Committee and Hillary Clinton campaign via the law firm Perkins Coie. We need all of these people, including Hillary, in front of Congress. We need all of it. Well, the House ain't going to do it, but Senate Judiciary can. Doesn't matter. Look, William Barr has to create a special counsel for this, and you have to have a special counsel with the same vigor, the same energy, the same enthusiasm, the same passion. You have to have the same type of you have to have the same type of special counsel, as in the Mueller probe. You have to go after people for crimes that, and in Clinton's circle, you can imagine Brian Pagliano, the guy who set up her server, whose 4 years of emails are missing. That person has to be part of it. Well, William Barr already knows who that guy is. They know. Look, there's a reason that Hillary Clinton used a private server. There's a reason that congressional Democrats use their a private server outside the U.S. government. There's a reason that you have Platte River Data Inc. outsourcing. Clinton outsourced all her emails to those companies after she deleted illegally 33,000 emails on yoga, which of course have to do with the Clinton Foundation pay-to-play schemes, Uranium One, William D. Campbell, an FBI informant that said that the Russians were bragging about their influence over the Clintons and President Obama's administration. But you have special access program and top secret intelligence being transferred out of the country into a private server out of the U.S. government that the whole world hacked into. That's Hillary Clinton. She did that. Even James Comey stated she did that, but he said she didn't do it intentionally, which is, of course, absurd. But even then, U.S. Code 793F would be enough to indict Clinton, which is what James Baker originally thought anyway. But the point here is this. Baker said he was briefed on the Foreign Surveillance Intelligence Act warrant as time went by. Quote, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it at the end, like when it is about to go to the director for certification, because then it's hard to make changes then. Baker told House investigators when Republicans controlled the chamber, quote, so I wanted to see it when it was gelled enough, but before it went through the process and before it went to the director. I wanted to see it and wanted to read it because I knew it was sensitive. So this is the guy, this is the legal counsel who is now under criminal probe. This is the legal counsel who is now under criminal probe. If you can imagine, the legal counsel who is now under criminal probe for leaking information, possibly to David Corn of the Mother Jones. Ever wonder why all of these journalists, many of these journalists who had inside knowledge, whether it's BuzzFeed journalists or publishing the Steele Dossier, ever wonder why they had such inside knowledge? Because there were a series of leaks from FBI officials. Andrew McCabe, under criminal investigation. Now James Baker, the gentleman I'm speaking about, under criminal investigation for leaking. Well, how is it that James Comey leaked memos to create? How is it that they're constantly leaking information, yet Obama went after whistleblowers more so and utilized the Espionage Act more so than any other president to stifle, to silence people? But anyway, Fox News confirmed the Baker transcript also includes the following exchange with investigators. Question: So that is why you took the abnormal and unusual step in this particular situation, because it was sensitive? Yes. So you actually got involved because you wanted to make sure that what? Baker, I wanted to make sure that they were filing something that would adhere to the law and stand up over time. Are you kidding me? Baker, how could this stand up over time? Baker also told lawmakers as part of the joint investigations by the House Judiciary and Oversight Committees that it was not routine for him to get involved personally in such matters. I did not, at that point in time when I was at the FBI, almost all the FISA applications did not go through me. He knew that he knew that it was illegal. And they had to, and by the way, he knew that he stated, according to Paul Sperry, if you look at Paul Sperry, right here, breaking, this is December 8th, Comey's general counsel of the FBI, James Baker, testified privately that he originally believed it was appropriate to charge Hillary Clinton with mishandling classified information, but he said it was Comey who persuaded him that Clinton should not be charged. This is also backed up by Mark Meadows, Congressman Mark Meadows, but that's part of the testimony. Baker said Perkins Coie lawyer Michael Sussman initiated contact with him and provided documents. What? How can you have the lawyer for Hillary Clinton initiating? So Clinton basically, what Clinton told the FBI, this is exactly what it is. Clinton told the FBI to sign off on a FISA warrant, and they did. That's what happens when your attorney speaks to another attorney. You're speaking to another person through legal means or through legal protocol. Baker said Perkins' lawyer Michael Sussman initiated contact with him and provided documents describing the contact with a private lawyer as unusual and the only time it happened. Not only unusual, it's called criminal. Say it slowly, Mr. Baker. Say it slowly, media. Criminal. Criminal. Not unusual. Criminal. Very different. Called criminal. Very different. Perkins Coie was a key player. Could you imagine if the tables were turned? And it was like Trump's law firm speaking to... I mean, could you imagine if Trump's law firm spoke to the FBI and then Clinton got indicted? Could you imagine? Or there was a special counsel for Clinton because of Trump's law firm? Could you imagine? Perkins Coie was a key player in the funding of the controversial anti-Trump dossier. That alone should have ended it, which Republicans have long suspected helped fuel the FBI. It's not long suspected. It did. The DNC and Clinton campaign hired the opposition research Fusion GPS through Perkins Coie to dig Trump's background. It was... We have an FBI informant that actually heard... This is part of U.S. intelligence apparatus. An FBI informant is part of the U.S. intelligence apparatus, used to convict people. Okay, Donnie Brasco, all that. Okay, so we have an FBI informant, William D. Campbell, who actually stated that he heard Russian officials bragging about their influence over the Clinton Foundation and the Obama administration. That he testified that under oath. But that, along with Bill Clinton meeting Vladimir Putin, which did happen, along with money flowing into the Clinton Foundation, which did happen, along with yellow cake uranium being shipped out of the country, which did happen, along with a bribery and racketeering scandal on U.S. soil where a Russian official was convicted, Mueller was there, he was part of everything, which did happen. That's not enough. That's not enough for a special counsel. But a dossier purchased by Clinton is enough. Okay. It's an obvious setup. It is so overt when the history of this time is written years from now. Let people know. We all knew. If you watch this channel, you know. We all knew the truth. It's right in front of us, staring in front. That's why I say when she will get indicted eventually. You cannot have one single individual and her husband, Bill. I'm just here for the ride. You can't have those two people literally control the future of this country with fabricated criminal acts, with fabricated ploys against Trump and actual criminal acts that they've committed. Asked about Baker's statement in October, however, Perkins Coie spokesperson said Sussman contact was not connected to the firm's representation of the DNC or Clinton campaign. Really? Then why was he contacted? It's ridiculous. The spokesperson said prior to joining Perkins Coie, Michael Sussman served as a cybercrime prosecutor. Yeah, right. As a result, Sussman regularly retained clients with complex cybersecurity matters. Oh, okay, so you're calling Baker a liar. That's hilarious. Yeah, so anyway, it's all out in the open. Since then, the Senate Homeland Security. So you've put Trump through the ringer for 2 years. And literally Clinton operatives, which is what they are, contacted or told the FBI to just follow through on the FISA warrant, even knowing that the DNC paid for the Steele Dossier. Okay, the Steele Dossier is nonsense, absolute rubbish. The claims are complete bogus claims. When they say, well, lots of it has been proven. No, nothing's been proven. Well, Russia interfered. No, we have no evidence of that, by the way, and that's not what the Steele Dossier said. Read the Steele Dossier. It's hilarious. It says that Carter Page and Manafort and Michael Cohen and others conspired with Russian intelligence because Putin hated and feared Hillary. Meanwhile, Putin actually met with Bill Clinton in 2010 at his home. And then you have a really interesting article here Politico, ex-FBI legal counsel face criminal probe. Revelations suggest that Republicans are seeking to undercut Baker's credibility. Revelations timing. Yeah, well, the report, each report in the New York Times is like complete nonsense, but BuzzFeed did everyone a favor here. But here's the so he's facing a criminal probe for leaking, James Baker. In addition to Andrew McCabe, the number 2, is facing a criminal probe. A top FBI official linked to a reporter who broke Trump dossier story. James Baker, the FBI's recently reassigned general counsel, who is now under criminal investigation, was in touch with David Korn of Mother Jones in the fall of 2016. There you go. House Republicans are investigating contact between the FBI's top lawyer and a Mother Jones reporter in the weeks before the left-leaning outlet broke the story. The news story about the existence of a disputed dossier alleging ties between President Donald Trump and the Kremlin. So, this is all nonsense. It's all stupid. And guess what? There's the possibility that a Mother Jones journalist, who, by the way, is at the forefront of the whole Trump-Russia nonsense, the whole Trump-Russia, I mean, you talk about a conspiracy theory, that is the definition of one. Trump did something 2 years later. Trump did something. Where's the evidence? Trump did something. Where's the evidence? The Steele Dossier, well, that was purchased by Hillary Clinton. Oh, well, the Papadopoulos, yeah, that's, Papadopoulos is going on a crusade to clear his name, which is actually great thing. Hit subscribe right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down. Once William Barr comes in, he already promised a Strzok Page probe. It is going down. Thank you so very much. Clinton will eventually get indicted. I don't know when. Next month, next year, the end of Trump's second term, I don't know when. But the criminal behavior that she committed, her crimes, transferring top secret intel and special access program intelligence outside the U.S. government, you can't have a functioning state, country. That's the worst national security issue you could think of. Or you couldn't even imagine. No other country would allow that to happen. That's like beyond a mockery of the intelligence community that Democrats claim to love. Beyond a mockery. It's imagine Aldrich Ames and Robert Hansen with private servers. Imagine Aldrich Ames and Robert Hansen with private servers. Imagine the classified data, the top secret data they could just send to the Kremlin or to anyone else without anyone knowing. That's the point. I'm not saying that Clinton actually did that. That I don't even, because both Clintons work within the shadows of morality and legality. And when they commit overt crimes, they have people like Comey just cover them up. See, but that's not sustainable anymore. She'll eventually get indicted. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. We are over 131,000 subs, and I thank you for your support.